Like everybody out there that's drove any kind of vehicle and love the adrenaline rush, they like to drive fast. I love to drive fast. In my car, I used to drive fast. Back to where I worked in Tennessee for about 4 months, I guess. It wasn't that far from my house. And I took a curve. This little four banger automatic, three about 5 inches off the ground. This son bitch is gonna hug some curves. And my my friend that I was working with, we just left. In the Kentucky and Tennessee state line, there was a cop coming on his side. We hugged that curve, man. I bet you couldn't squeeze a butt hair in between how close me and that car was. We were not even we were about like it. We were kissing, man. Them cars were loving it. But after we all met back up at the head, he's like, dude, he's like, you almost smacked the shit out of that cop car. Of course, I was like, yeah, ain't it great? He's like, no, that's not great because I was right behind you. But I get a rush out of danger sometimes. I'm a little crazy about it. Another fast time was my other friend had a blaster. I think it's a Yamaha blaster. I don't know what it was. I never could figure it out. I don't even think he knew. But we always raced it with other four wheelers and go karts. I don't know what he done to it, but it was tweaked out. I think he put different carbs in it and shaved the heads. I don't know what he done to it. He told me, but I can't remember. Apparently, I can't remember a lot of shit. Damn alcohol. So we raced it a couple times, and he had a track behind his house, and I flipped it. Well, I went into a curve, and I felt it coming over it, so I just jumped off like the other direction. The fuller went that way, and it turned over twice. And I tried to gear down to that first and second gears so it wouldn't be so bad, and that didn't work. It didn't damage it. I think it bent the handlebars a little, and I had to bend them back. I don't think I ever told him about it. I think I gave it a while before I did. Go karts and golf carts. Yes. Where I worked at that resort. Another friend I was working with, we was messing with the golf carts, and we got wind that if you pull the governor's back on them, you'll fly. I mean, some of them do fly. For a case of warning, do not try this. If you do, I'm not responsible because you can get hurt if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, you can actually blow this thing up if it revs up too high, especially golf carts or go karts or anything. If you mess with the governor too much and you rev it too high, you're going to blow it up. And that's what I did. My first year at the campgrounds, I I was going downhill and it revved too high, and I was trying to put on my brakes, and something went wrong, like the brakes or something. It wouldn't slow down. It kept on speeding up. The brakes or something went out, and all of a sudden, that son of a bitch just blew up. Motor parts everywhere, oil, transmission fluid, gas. It was all over the road, and the campgrounds let us no the the golf section let us borrow two golf carts at the time, but after that, nobody's allowed to borrow anymore. But I rode by there the other day, and I guess they letting them drive them again. But yeah, don't try it unless you know what you're doing. I don't need to get nobody hurt But it is possible to go fast in small things. You just have to know what's going on. Cars, I've gone 115 in my cousin's car he was driving. My brother, he had a rental car, an HHR. I was going 115 or 120 on it, on some slight curvy, bouncy, out of shape roads. Has some kiss ass curves in it. My car, I got it to, I think I got that car up to 100. Where's the 95? I think I got up to 100. And the thing about that car, it started to shake a little bit because it needed to be lined up, and it needed something. It needed struts or something. The fastest I've gone in the Ford was 75, because it's a big car and it's top heavy, and you don't want to do it when a vehicle is top heavy. You want something mid or low to the ground and actually designed to hug curves. Anything else? I don't really know. I just know I still today like to drive fast. So until next time, have a good one.